Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Healthy Happy Hour. Boy, today we got a great thing for you. We're going to be making Maryland crab cakes, and it all starts out with this great Maryland crab. Man, look at those. I mean, that is real crab meat. This is not imitation stuff. This is real crab meat. So we're going to be putting that in our bowl, and we're going to start with the crab meat. And I tell you what, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of pans going here and get them hot, because we're going to be sauteing these in just a minute or so. This comes together so quickly. Now I'm going to move that to the side just for a moment, because I want a couple of tablespoons of parsley, fresh parsley. So I'm going to take my knife and just run through this parsley right quick. And again, use that, speaking of crab claws, use that claw method so that your knife is going up against your knuckles, hopefully not against the ends of your fingers and cutting them off. So we're going to run through that another time or two and just really get that. We don't want the big leaves of this. This is Italian flat leaf parsley. It is from Quality Foods in the Town Plaza Shopping Center in Tacoma. I was in there today. Matter of fact, I was talking to Dina Walker today, and I said, "It's Tuesday. What are you doing here?" And she reminded me, "Oh, it was Wednesday." I normally shop for everything on Tuesday, and we were tied up yesterday. Seeing a great old friend of mine, Ken Harper, down in Macon. Dr. Harper and his staff were so nice to us yesterday. We thoroughly enjoyed going down there and seeing them. Now we're going to add to this 3 eggs. Oh, and I got a little piece of eggshell in there. So I want to get that out of the way. Get that out. We don't want crunchy crab cakes. At least we want the crunch to only be on the outside, not the inside. Another egg goes in. And yet a 3rd egg. This will kind of hold all this together. That'll be our binder in this. All to that, we're going to put 1½ tablespoons of almond flour. So the almond flour goes in. A little bit of Dijon mustard. Again, if you like this, just like or comment or like or whatever you want to do. If you hit the like button, I'll send you the recipe on all of this. So also going in is a little light mayo. We like Duke's Light Mayo around our house. Has less sugar in it and less carbs. And it is good stuff. I can't tell that from the original. Can you? I really can't tell any difference in that. And also going in is a little Old Bay seasoning. Now, of course, that's what makes it kind of Maryland-like. That is Maryland crab Old Bay seasoning. So we're going to mix this up a little bit. And get it all mixed up and make it into cakes. And we're going to spoon this into our skillet. Turn the temperature down just a little bit. We're going to put a little oil in there. And we're going to spoon this into our skillet. And I'm going to use a large spoon to be able to do this. And just spoon it in like that. Isn't that quick? Isn't it amazing how quickly that happens? It's going to take longer for us to grill the squash than it's going to take this to cook.
Vinny's watching.
Vinny! Hey man, how did that stain into that fence go today? That looked like that was a project. But at least it was a little cooler day today. See if I can slide that one in right there. Can't really move these around for a minute or so. They're going to have a chance to get
Firm, yeah.
a little bit done on the bottom side before we can move them around. Now, I want to take my squash, and I'm going to create a little flat side here, and just come through. I've already cut the ends off this, obviously. Come through here and slice this squash. Go all the way through. That one went all the way through. Now, on this squash, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil, pardon me, sweetheart. And I'm going to take a little olive oil and drizzle that over it. And take my fingers and do this number to it.
Instead of putting it in the pan, you put it on the squash.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on both sides of the squash. But I'm also going to spray Pam on my pan too,
Okay.
because I just like to make sure that it's covered well. Now to this, I'm just for fun today, I'm doing something a little different. I'm using, this is a grinder some friends of ours gave that give you a nice blend of, I don't know, it's got all kind of seeds and things. It's sort of a house blend of, kind of like an Old Bay seasoning, but it's got a little bit of berries and a little bit of all kinds of stuff in there. So I decided to use that today. And I decided, since I'm in a mood to do that, a little pepper goes on, fresh cracked pepper. And I figured, what the heck, while I'm grinding, why not use some Himalayan pink salt? Grind that on there too. So we're going to be grinding, let's grind the whole deal. We're going to spray our pan.
Now that's a hot grill.
That's a hot griddle, yeah. And we'll lay all that on there, and then we'll come back on top of it. More Himalayan salt. More of our, oh, that's not called peppers really. It's got all kinds of neat things in there. Uh-oh, that's not going to work well. I need to screw that back on. Some friends of ours gave me this for Christmas one year, and I've used this so much and have enjoyed it. I've never refilled it. I'm not sure what you refill it with. So
Anything you want.
I guess so. I have to find out what kind of things there are available for that. But I like having that. It just sits right there all the time. And of course a little bit of ground black pepper in there also. Now, this in order for this to taste good, you need something to top it with. And so we're going to be putting an aioli in, and our aioli is going to be made with 2 egg yolks. So our egg yolks are going in there. I'd already cracked those and separated them. We're going to have some lemon zest. So I need the zest of a lemon, or at least a zest of about half a lemon.
Otis Murray's watching.
That's
James.
I started to say, that's Otis. That's not James.
It's James and Otis.
Well, James is Otis.
Oh, okay.
That's just the legal, sort of like me being Grover. That's my legal name, but that's not what I go by. All right, so the lemon zest goes in. Now we're going to put the juice of a lemon in, juice of a half a lemon. So we're going to juice this thing in there. So that's going in, a little bit of salt, a little bit of dill weed. So we got dill weed going in. Now we're going to put in some garlic. So I got a couple of cloves of garlic there going in.
Watch your patties.
Oh, they're doing fine. They're just over there roasting or whatever they're doing, sauteing and just doing well. So here's some more garlic. And I want to clean that out and put that in too, because that's great garlic flavor, and all of that is going to emulsify and break down. Is Ashley Gregory not watching? She told me she was going to be watching.
I don't see her. I haven't seen her name.
All right, so we're going to just start this on a very
This
low.
doesn't go.
Huh? Not in just a second it will. So we're going to go on low, and we're going to let that just mix up and blend for just a minute or so. Now while that's happening, let's get over here and see if we can. Nope, not quite ready yet, the thing. Those need to firm up just a little more so I can turn them and they not fall apart. Okay, so now while this is going on, we drizzle in 1.5 cups of olive oil. This makes an aioli. An aioli is just such a good topping for these crab cakes. And you slowly drizzle that in. That's the emulsifying. It means that the air is mixing with the oil. It's just olive oil. And it's going to create a great little aioli to put on top of this. It just give me a. It doesn't give me long. Hello. Well, for some reason,
Let it sit for a minute.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. There we go. So now I'm gonna go in. I'm going to attempt to turn these over now. I'm gonna let them go just a little longer. In the meantime, I'll get some palms here and turn the squash. Well, that's grilling up very nicely. Now, in reality, this aioli should be refrigerated for about an hour before we use it. But since we are doing this live, we don't have the hour to do it, and I wanted to show you how to make it. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take this straight to the sink.
So that's aioli.
Oh man, that is so tasty. That is so good. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can
Flip.
start to flip one of these without it being too much of a problem. They look good. Of course, you have to understand, Debbie doesn't think anything seafood looks good.
Well, I like shrimp.
She likes shrimp, yeah. And I'm surprised you don't like lobster since it's probably the most expensive. Okay, and those are gonna cook up another couple of minutes there. They're gonna be in great shape to go. Our squash is just about grilled. I'm gonna take the aioli and I'm going to put it into a little bit of a serving dish here. So let me scrape out the aioli there, sweetie pie. I tell you, I was never big on all the Ninja appliances. I kind of thought they were kind of frou-frou. But let me tell you, these Ninja, I've got a Ninja shake maker. I've got a Ninja indoor grill. I've got this Ninja blender. And it's so quiet and so effective and so good. It has the double cutters. Big proponent of the Ninja products. All right, that takes care of that. Okay, our crab cakes are just about done. We're just about ready to serve. And I'm gonna go ahead and get one plate going here and get some of this squash on there. So we'll take that squash. I want to chop up just a little fresh parsley as a garnish. So we'll garnish with that here in just a moment. And I think those are ready to go. Remember, this crab meat is already cooked. So you get a serving is 3 of these rascals.
I can only eat 2.
That's a serving of them. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to take my spoon and put a little aioli on top, and I'm going to drizzle a little around the plate, as chefs do. Top with a little bit of parsley as a garnish. And there it is, Maryland crab cakes. So healthy, so quick, so easy. Just hit the like button and I'll be happy to send you the recipe. Y'all have a great night. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.